Hello, welcome to Dream Big and Succeed with Sunday Ezekiel. Today is another brand new day, and I want to really appreciate you for watching, liking, commenting, and probably sharing all my videos. And thank you so much for that. I really appreciate. Please don't forget to keep liking and keep sharing our videos. And I believe you're learning a lot from this platform. Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to be doing a 3-part teaching beginning from today. The topic actually is successful people's growth strategy. In other words, what are the strategies for growth operated or adopted by successful people? This is part 1, because there's no way anyone can become successful without paying attention to the importance of growth. As a matter of fact, we grow into success. Success is a journey, it's not a destination. We grow into it. So we're going to look at what are those strategies that successful people adopted in order to grow and become successful. Let me begin by this statement from one of my books. In all my studies over the years, I have come to understand the power inherent in books. Books are the revealers of who we are to us. Books helps us discover how ignorant we've been. Books takes us out of darkness into light. Books connect us to the next generation. Books helps us to know what we do not know as much as we think we know. Books brings out the best in us. What more can I say about the power inherent in books? I'm what I am through the influence of the books I read. I will be what I ought to be through the influence of the books I am reading now and the books I am yet to read. The more books I read, more books I discover I need to read. My life is partly a product of books, and this is the legacy I am leaving for my children and the generation after me. Now, that's a quotation from one of my books, actually. Stephen Harcovey, in his books, Principle-Centered Leadership, wrote, "An empowered organization is one in which individuals have the knowledge, skill, desire, and opportunity to personally succeed in a way that leads to collective organizational success." Now, the most surpassing quality of wisdom is the capacity to learn. The wise recognize that they do not know everything, but are actually in need of gaining more knowledge. Continuous improvement, which comes by continuous learning, is one of the key ingredients in the making of successful people. Now, what then is self-cultivation? Very important. The concept of self-cultivation means continuous self-improvement, self-transcendence. It is the aspiration to realize our higher self, and it includes all activities that improve awareness and identify, develop talents and potential, build human capital, enhance quality of life, and contribute to the realization of our dreams and aspirations. Self-cultivation, another way of looking at it, is a passion for personal development. Now, successful people possesses the desire and commitment to gain knowledge and insight and to keep improving themselves by learning from others. Now let's look at the concept of self-improvement. What is this concept of self-improvement? Because that is a major strategy that successful people adopt in order to grow into success. Let's look at it. Self-improvement involves the improvement of self-awareness, self-knowledge, building or renewing identity, developing strength or talent, and improving wealth. It takes into account spiritual development, identifying or improving potential, improving health and social ability. To be successful, we must possess the ability to transcend our negative qualities, which is part of the process of self-improvement. We all have negative qualities such as pride, anger, and doubt. But through a commitment to self-improvement, we make conscious effort to reduce and minimize these qualities by focusing on the positive aspects of life in order to become successful. And the truth of life is that there are going to be tough times as you go through challenging, as you go about changing your life. But you need to brace yourself, and you will be able to handle them through a process of committed learning. Just as when you get into your seat on an airplane, the first thing they tell you is to fasten your seatbelt. In other words, you must brace yourself for the turbulence. There's going to be turbulence in the process of growing to become successful, but you must brace yourself. As you begin to pursue your goal and decide to move your life to the next level of accomplishment, you must fasten your mental and spiritual seatbelts. And the way to do that is through the process or the concept of self-improvement, because it is going to be a while before you reach that comfortable level again. Although you will reach it, but you must endure the turbulence of changing or changes that are inherent in order to grow and achieve success. I'm going to end this first part of this teaching here, and I trust that you have learned something. Please brace yourself for the turbulence. Successful people go through challenges. Successful people go through different kind of problems and all those things. But we don't really see it as a problem. We see it as part of the process of growing into success. Thank you very much for your time today and in this episode. And I trust that when you go back and listen again and again, you've picked some point that you're going to apply into your life in order to join the group of successful people, the 1% top people who are going to change the world. Thank you so much. Till I come your way again in my next episode, which should be the part 2 of this, please do not forget to dream big and you will succeed. Cheers.